Hi, I'm John from Just Whisky. If you like today's show, please give it the thumbs up, like, and please subscribe. It's free. And remember, no matter how good it is or how much it costs, it's just whiskey, folks. And thanks again for all the new subscribers and all the comments that have been coming in. It's very uplifting and encouraging, and I appreciate all the support. I really do. Why are all these on here when we're really only going to be talking about the brand new Highland Park 15 Viking Heart in this ceramic decanter container, because we can't call it a bottle, I guess, right? I'm going to make some room here. So we are going to be talking briefly about the older version of Highland Park 12, Highland Park Full Volume, and Highland Park 16-year-old Twisted Tattoo. But front and center, the review today is on the new Highland Park 15, rebranded. The old 15 was called Viking Heart as well, but it came in the older style bottle, similar to the older 12 container, which you can still find out in the wild. Most recently I checked for the older version of the 15. It's about $108. This new version, Highland Park 15, retails for about $100. I was lucky enough, and I'm not sure if it was a mistake or not, but I was able to pick this up for $85 US, which I was very happy about. Okay, so I'm going to read the label because there's not much on here. They call it Complex and Rich, a wild harmony of toasted cinnamon shards, mellow peat smoke, warm vanilla sponge cake, sun-kissed lemon zest, fresh pineapple, and heather-rich honey. No added color. Comes in at 44% ABV, and Highland Park do chill filter, but, and I'm not an expert on chill filtering, but they chill filter at 4 degrees Celsius, which is the equivalent to about 39 degrees Fahrenheit. So my basic understanding is there are different levels of chill filtering, most which go closer to the 32 degrees Fahrenheit or 0 degrees Celsius, which is freezing. So it's lightly chilled, filtered, if that makes any sense. But you can tell that it's been chill filtered because I just came off of the Aaron 10 versus Aaron 14, which are non-chill filtered, and noticeable difference in the mouthfeel and the viscosity of the chill filtered of this Highland Park 15, which we're gonna talk a little bit more about. So yeah, 44%. It is chill filtered, no color added. And if you're a sherry lover, you'll probably like this. It is matured in sherry seasoned European oak and sherry seasoned American oak. And the ceramic decanter container is made by the Wade Ceramics Company in England. It's 100% lead-free, food safe, inside and out, So one kind of cool thing is, no light is going to get in here. So it's a very heavy bottle. You could hit somebody over the head with this and do some damage for sure. It is a pretty cool thing. I really wish, and it's just a wish, you wish in one hand and you know what in the other, and you know which one fills up first. It's a shame that they do chill filter, because I think Highland Park has so much potential. Where I really enjoyed the Twisted Tattoo, which is chill filtered as well, but at least it was 46.7% ABV. And then the full volume, which I will review at some point, that comes in at 47.2%. And then, of course, the older version, and I think, and the newer version of the 12, about 43%. But the higher ABVs on the Twisted Tattoo and the full volume add that little, they propel the flavors more on your palate. So I agree with everything that they say in here, but I would edit it a little bit. So complex and rich. I wouldn't say it's rich. It does have some subtle complexities to it. But get rid of some of the adjectives here. A wild harmony of toasted cinnamon shards. Toasted cinnamon, I agree with. Mellow peat smoke, I agree with. Warm vanilla sponge cake. Vanilla, I agree with. Sun-kissed lemon zest. A hint of lemon zest, I would agree with. And fresh pineapple, a hint of that maybe. And heather-rich honey. There definitely is vanilla and honey in here. Okay, let's get on with here we are, it's 7 minutes into it, and we haven't even smelt the taste it yet. On the nose, again, if you're a sherry lover, it's got a nice nose. There's again, not much in the mouthfeel, but it is pleasant. You are getting the sweetness and a medium to mellow, lingering, long finish, but more in the medium, mellow finish. It really is. It really is, for what it is. It is nicely done. But you can sense from the very beginning my apprehensions, I guess, about this. I was expecting more. I haven't had a lot of experience with Highland Park, but I did buy an old Dusty of the 12-year-old. And when I say old Dusty, I mean, I don't know if you can see the dust that's on there, and there was dust bunnies all over this thing. A local shop that doesn't really have a big selection of whiskeys and scotch had this, and it's been sitting on the shelf for years, probably several years. And I am going to review this, and a very interesting thing happened to it, I think, over those years, with the heat and the cold and the heat and the heat and the heat. I think it might have even been slowly cooked, but something interesting happened to it, and we're going to get to that in another review. So coming off the Twisted Tattoo, the high volume, and the old discontinued version of the 12, I was expecting something a little bit different. And again, if you're a sherry lover and you like Highland Park, I think you will like this. I have not tried the older version. smelling this now too. Definitely let it open it up. I think this needs to really sit in the glass for way more than 15 minutes. 20, 30 minutes, let it open up. But I am getting some slight fruits on there as well. It's nice. Would I buy another bottle of it? Probably not. This is very challenging for me, as you can probably tell by how long I'm going on here, on how to score this, because I think a lot of people will really like this, and a lot of people will appreciate it more than I am. I tend to lean more towards bourbon finish with a little bit of sherry, but this has a lot of sherry seasoning going on in this. So, even though it's been chill filtered, there's no added color in it. So you are seeing that is a natural color there, which all Highland Parks supposedly are all no color added. So I'll give them kudos for that. So I'm going to rate this in two ways. For my enjoyment, I'm going to give this between an 84 and an 86. However, I do think that anybody that appreciates Highland Park and or that is a sherry lover will find more enjoyment in it than I'm getting out of it. And I think it could easily rate in the 86 to 88 range. So that is where the subjectivity comes in. So I'm going to leave it at that. I think for the $85, I'm glad I bought it. Would I buy another? Probably not. There's just too many other choices out there. But I think this will oxidize and open up a little bit more over time, and I think it'll be a nice experience. I really just wish they didn't chill filter or up the ABV just a little bit more maybe on this. I think it would have really, in my opinion, really put it in a different level or different category. So anyway, I've gone on way too long on this one. And you're probably scratching your heads, should I buy it or not? Anyway, so that's it. If you like today's show, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It's free. And consider becoming a Patreon. There's a link in the description below. And remember, no matter how good it is or how much it costs, it's just whiskey, folks. Hats off to you all, and take care.